So I watched quite a lot of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and I saw the landscape in the movies, and I thought like, okay, cool, you know, but I never expected it like this, like it would be like this. But then I flew with the airplane into Queenstown, and yeah, it was actually like that. I felt like a little hobbit when I landed into Queenstown.
A good experience was on Waiheke Island. I always say about talking about this island because it was like the paradise that I found when I arrived. I remember one night I went to the beach and I get into the water and we have these amazing lights like just coming all over our bodies, and I never expect to find this in New Zealand.
I was 3 months over there and I met so nice people because I was so bad in English and they helped me a lot. So yeah, it's my best experience. It's the only place in New Zealand I felt like home and I want to go back over there.
Amazing experience. I think I was in some hot pools, natural pools in the North Island with the hot water on your back, waterfall, and it was raining in the middle of nothing. It was just amazing.
A lot of things about New Zealand are funny, I found. But what is the funniest one? Maybe the amount of sheep here.
The deer in cages, and at home there's no deer in cages. They're running free and crashing into cars and stuff, and here you look, and just to the side the deer are in fences, just eating, not trying to jump over the fence, and then they eat them.
I didn't expect that I would have to pay a lot of gold for a single capsicum. That was very, very, very surprising. Not in a good way, but I'm still buying them because sometimes they are cheap.
I'm a waiter in the restaurant and we have a lot of Chinese customers. And sometimes some toilets got broken and we were wondering how come the toilets can get broken because it's just toilets. So if even you just want to take a shit, you sit on it and that's fine. But I realized that Chinese people, they stand up on toilets. They stand up for real, actually. So if I can, I'm not gonna move too much from the frame, I guess, but they stand up on toilets exactly like that, male or female, and they do whatever they need to do. But they stand up on toilets, which is European toilets, you know, like with the hole and some water, and you just have to flush, and which is totally normal. But they stand up anyway. So we have a sign in the toilet. Chinese people stand up on toilets. That's fucked up. That's really surprising. Much more than Lord of the Ring or whatever, isn't it?
I've been hitchhiking the most of the time, and a couple of times it happened to me that a car stopped in front of me, so I quickly ran and grabbed the door and get into it, and the people were so fucking scared because they weren't picking me up, they were dropping off some people, so I kind of broke in the car. But everybody's so friendly, and in the end they took me to the town.
It's perfect. I don't know. It's perfect because the people is really smart, like for business, for working holiday visa, for everything they're really smart. Not like, I don't know, other countries that I know.
One thing I will miss, just all the people I met here, all the amazing scenery, the experiences, just life in general. It's incredible, unforgettable.
Friends, because I couldn't make it without my friends. Yeah, it was really nice.
I'm gonna miss looking outside the mountain and just seeing the mountain, not like back home seeing thousands of villages and thousands of roads and people and whatever. As soon as you see something wild here, it's wild for real, and anywhere else around the world wouldn't be that wild. So I think it's gonna be the main thing I'm gonna miss in New Zealand. It's that there is 4 million people living in a country bigger or just a bit bigger than Italia, for example. So yeah, it's just being alone here. You can be alone for real. And I'm gonna miss that.
One thing about the working holiday that we all know is the possibility of doing whatever we want. I mean, you want to go somewhere, you want to work, you always have the possibility. That's a thing that I really will miss.
One thing I would miss is all of this. If you could show us, if I could show you all the people who's here and all the friends and the good moments that we share, it's definitely something that I would miss.
You surprise me every time, I swear. Seriously.
Then I owe you 2 boxes of beer.
I know.